Hi friends, this is Faith, or better known as Rosie Boo Boutique. I am a small business owner and a whimsical cozy artist, and I plan on just doing a fun little vlog with you guys today, or I don't know if I can call it a weekly vlog because it's already Thursday and my mom is coming to visit next week, and so I don't know how much we'll get to vlog, but a little project vlog, let's call it that. I have been really inspired by Blondie Nuts on YouTube. She is a crocheter and knitter vlogger, and I absolutely love her stuff. She's so fun and whimsical. And I wanted to make the Island Cardigan. She made one, I think last year or the year before. And I have a whole bunch of this old Hobie yarn Fluffy Day. I got this, I think this winter, and I bought 3 of them. And I've had nothing to do with it because I think 3 is not enough for a big cardigan, because I made a big cardigan with some other fluffy yarn, or Fluffy Day yarn, and I had to use other colors. So, but I think for the Island Cardigan, I'm going to put a picture up right here, and in the description if you want to buy the pattern. I think this will be theoretically enough to make that short little cropped cardigan. Hi, honey. Oh my goodness, you are so wet from drinking water. And it's all over me. Hi. Can I finish my thing? Do you want to be on the video? So anyway, I'm going to make the Island Cardigan with this, and I'm going to record our process, and I'm going to try to remember to talk to the camera because I'm not always good at that. I am wearing a really cute top that I made myself during the 3 weeks that I was gone at Comic-Con. I just got back from that. You're probably going to see this way later though, because I have 2 other vlogs that are not finished editing that need to go up. So this is going to be a little bit later unless I do things out of order, which I probably won't. But I'm really excited about making this cardigan, and I thought I could bring you along for the process. So that is what we're doing today and for the next few days on and off. So yeah, should be fun. I'm not going to make a swatch. I'm going to do the chain and see if it looks okay-ish, because I'm pretty sure this yarn blocks really well, and I don't want to have an issue where it's too big. So I'm going to just kind of, I don't know, we'll just guess. We'll guess. I guess on almost all my projects, and usually they work out okay. Sometimes they don't though, so don't guess on everything. If you want to see what I'm working on now, I'm making this really cute flowery top. I have made 5 of these, and I bought a ton of yarn to make more of them, but I was getting a little tired of making them, so I decided to make this type of top instead. It's going to be the same, similar fit and everything, but with the flowers. So this is great for the summer. I love this yarn. This is from Hobby Lobby. It is the Baby Bee yarn, and they have lots of different colors, and 2 skeins usually make a top. It's $6.49, but I always get it 30% off. So yeah, okay, well, let's get to crocheting. Okay, so we've been working on this for, I'm gonna guess, an hour-ish. And I started with the back panel, and I got a whole section done. I wanted to show you what the pattern looks like. So that's that. I'm a little concerned about size because this is my back panel and it only goes to like here, and I like my stuff big, but I have noticed that when I block things, especially even acrylic, sometimes it gets so big, and I already went up a hook size, And I think adding a whole nother like applique or whatever you call it would be too big. So hopefully it will fit once it's blocked and everything. I mean, it's pretty stretchy, so it should be okay, but it does make me the tiniest bit nervous. But and the other thing is we only have 3 balls of yarn with this, and I cannot get more. So if we run out, it's done, and it's very hard to rip out. So I'm hoping that this is a good size. The worst that happens is we give it to somebody else and I don't get my cardigan. But somebody else would. So, but I think it will fit. I think it will work. So I'm just going to keep working on this. Sorry, my phone went off. The only thing is I have been storing this yarn out in the open and it is dusty and I am feeling it in my nose. And that is irritating me a lot, and I'm kind of sad about that. But yeah, if we can get the back panel finished today, that would be fun. I did finish, before I started, I finished the other section of this. I have to make up a sleeve pattern, like a sleeve idea, cap sleeve for that, because I don't really want it to be a tank top. So I do have to finish that, but that's the boring stuff, so I thought I'd work on this for a little bit. I'm going to take a quick break and eat a snack, and then maybe get another section done. And maybe this time I'll actually time it so I know how long it takes me to do one row, because I am curious. So yeah, I think that's it. So interestingly enough, the one section of this only took me 24 minutes. Now, that's after I had learned it, not while I was learning it, so I'm sure the first one did take me longer, but the second section only took me 24. I'm still getting very nervous about the size, but I'm just going to keep going and hope it's okay, because these tops, I was very nervous about the size, and they fit perfectly, and they seem way too small when you're crocheting them, so I'm really hoping it's fine, and they loosen up even bigger, honestly. So I'm hoping the same thing will happen with this guy, because it's really cute and I want it myself. So we're gonna just keep going here and see what we get. Okay, change of clothes, because I attempted to take a nap and then got on my comfies. Didn't take a nap though. Finished the back panel. I made it one less long because I wanted it pretty cropped, and again, I think this is going to stretch out. That could be a mistake because I'm tall, but I feel like an entire another block is going to be just way too long. So I'm going with the idea of shorter than longer, so I'm going to quickly put on the, I don't know how quickly, I'm going to put on the shoulders, and then I can work on to the front panel. Sorry, my dog is going into the room when she's not supposed to. So yeah, this is where we're at. It's so cute and pretty. I can't wait to see it done. So yeah, still on day 1. Alright, so I finished the front panel and shoulder.
Huh?
I'm not talking to you. I told you I was going to record. Anyway, I finished the front panel and shoulder, and I tried it on, and indeed it is schmoll. But I feel like, again, I'm going to chance with blocking that it would be fine. It's definitely still fits. It's actually very cute, but it did not take me too long. We watched 2 episodes of Psych, I think, for this front panel, and that's not too bad. So I'm going to do the other side. Also, it is a little short, but the nice thing about this pattern is if I get that part done and I'm like, wow, this is still too short, I can just add on to the bottom, and I think that will be fine. Hi, lady. I'm recording. So anyway, that's what we have right here. So hopefully I can finish the body today and then do this one of the sleeves, or if not both the sleeves, tomorrow. So yeah, that's probably the last time I might check in tonight, unless I get the other one done. If not, I will check in with you tomorrow. Oh, I did want to say this is how much I have left of the one ball left. I'm actually going to start, well, I just hate changing in the middle, so part of me wants to start another ball, but I also wonder if I should just finish this. So I might just finish this, but that's where we're at. So yeah. Hi, so we are at the next morning. Last night went very interestingly. I started working on the second side of the front panel, and I did it completely wrong because I forgot to do the shoulder, and I just started increasing right away, so I had to undo the whole thing, which was kind of a bummer, but I feel like I have a good reason, because we had a, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. We had a tornado warning in our area, and we were watching it very closely. And we had to leave for my sister-in-law's basement because we live in an apartment and there's nowhere to go. So, or at least that we know of. So we had to leave at like 10 p.m. And so I didn't get it all finished yesterday. I didn't even figure out that I messed up until I got home, pulled it all back, and then started again this morning. I was way too tired this morning to come on, but I'm a little bit more awake now, so I can show you what we have. It's like a little vest right now. So I just finished seaming the sides, and as you can see, it's very short. Like it comes like a little bit past my chest area, and that's it. So I was like, yeah, I made this too short. Also, their pattern, I was going to try to follow theirs exactly with a bigger yarn. I did 4 panels on the back instead of 5, so that's why it's so small. So that was a bummer. But again, I am limited on how much yarn I have. So this took only 1 whole skein, but I'm gonna add an entire bottom to this. Another whole set of this like pattern, and then I'll try it on again, and I think that will be good, and then I'll add the sleeves, and then I'll block it. The problem is like, I don't know how much sleeve length to do, because this stuff blocks, I think, pretty intensely, and I do not want my sleeves too long. So I'm tempted to block the body and make sure it's gonna fit me, and then block the rest of, like, and then do the sleeves. The only problem is I'm worried about like this blocking out weird and then putting crochet on top of that and it getting odd. I don't think that will happen, but I don't know. So anyway, so that's what's been going on. It's actually a very cute little vest. I actually kind of want to keep it a vest, but I've been specifically needing lightweight cardigans for the summer and spring, and this is the perfect thing for that. So if I have extra yarn, maybe I'll make a vest too. And now I want to buy more yarn to make more of these, because it's actually, excuse me, it's actually really easy. So I'm going to add this whole bottom layer to it. Now we're going to get into our second ball, because this is all we have left of the first one. And I don't want to start with that and immediately have to change. If you want to know this about me, I am a center pole person. I have to deal with this because of that. But I hate pulling around the outside. I don't have one of those fun little things that just spin around that you put your yarn on, because I haven't been able to find a cute one I like. So if you guys know of any cute ones. So yeah, I've never done a, I recently started doing my YouTube channel, but I've never done a crochet one because I don't want this to be a crochet channel. This is a life kind of channel, like my creative life. So I do art. I want to get into some more junk journaling, like bullet journaling again. I have some journals coming in with my designs on them soon. Once I finish one of the designs. This is so but I do like crocheting a lot, and I do it a ton. And because we were having a chill week and I wanted to work on another video, I thought I could just do this. And if the algorithm hates me because I do something random, oh well. I mean, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to get to work on this, and I will see you back when we have that done. Alright, so we're in the bathroom because we're going to block this, but we just finished doing the bottom. The length is so much better. It's still short, but I want to see what happens when I block it because I really want this to be a cropped cardigan. So we're going to block it really quick and see what happens if we can get some width and length from this bad boy, because it is tight, which a lot of my other projects have been that way, and then they finally work out right. I often make my stuff too big, and then it's way too big. So I'm trying to make it too small, but I'm becoming concerned. So let's see if we can get this to be a little bit more roomy. Well, that looks a lot flowier for sure, so fingers crossed. So I super screwed up this cardigan, and the yarn is horrible to undo, and I don't really want to undo it, but this is what I did. Is one side on the front panel shorter by one whole thing. And you can't tell when you're wearing it, but it's shorter. And by like an entire thing. There's 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2. And because I already did the thing around, I have to undo all of that, which I'd already blocked. I don't know. I don't want to fix it, but I feel like it needs to be fixed. I'm going to see if it will just undo and frog it and go from there, because I cannot believe I did that. And I reseamed the sides and started the sleeve. So here's to say I'm a little upset about it. Hey, so we're here actually, well, hold on, let me move you closer. Okay, that's better. So we skipped day 3 because I didn't record. I had so many issues. I don't remember what I told you guys, but I had so many issues with this cardigan. I was just like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not recording tomorrow. And I had a fun, excuse me, lady. I had a fun day date with my husband. We went out shopping for camping stuff, so I didn't really record, but I do want to show you how it's going. So I did finish the front closure and everything, and I finished one sleeve. It's a little short, so it obviously needs to be blocked. But I wound up somehow making one of my front panels too short and blocked it and attached it and everything, and it's okay. And it was too short, so I had to undo the whole thing and re-add the length. I almost left it, but I was like, no, I'm not leaving it. So I fixed it. This yarn is horrible to undo, which is difficult, but and then I've done the sleeve probably 3 times, not all the way through, trying to figure out the right amount of how big the sleeve should be. And I finally figured it out. Have to finish the other sleeve, tie in all the ends, which I'm waiting till the end because I've had to rip this thing apart so many times. I'm glad I didn't tie any ends. And so after the sleeve is done, then we will be almost to the home stretch of this. I have enjoyed this cardigan. It's a really good pattern, and I'm excited I got some new yarn to do another one. I will say I'm tired of looking at this thing though, because I've had to redo it so many times. Like, this should have been done like a while ago, but I kept messing up. So, yep, but that's where we're at. So hopefully you'll enjoy seeing it done, and hopefully it fits okay after it's all blocked. So, yep. Okay, this is like, I want to say almost a month or 2 months later, finally doing the reveal for this because I don't know, I was just stressed about doing the reveal for some reason, but I think it is super cute. It was a huge pain. But it is pretty dang cute. And it came out pretty nice. But I did have to tear it apart one too many times for my liking. But it's done. So, yeah. I can't seem to get the camera the way I want it. Sorry. So, super cute. So, yeah. anyway, that's this. Hope you liked the video. Thumbs it up if you did. Subscribe if you like this kind of fun content. I have some really fun ideas. Sorry I haven't posted in a little bit. It has been so hectic with my health and life. And I'm sorry there's random buzzing now. I guess the fridge decided to turn on. So yeah, there is a little bit of buzzing in this video. My husband's gonna try to fix it. I have no idea how to work with audio at all. Hopefully he can fix it though. So yeah. Oh no, wait, maybe this is another video. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you in next week or in a couple weeks, depending on how I'm doing. So thank you for watching. Make yourself your own island cardigan, and the pattern is linked in the description. So, all right.